it's been hard coming out here without Alton. We just want to know what happened that night. We want the videos released that they took from the store, and we want justice for Alton. Please keep the families in your prayers. It's going to be hard for them during the holidays. We'll keep them all in their prayers. And hopefully they get through this hard times.
My name is Aaron Banks, and as y'all can see, I have my 3-year-old son with me, and Alton Sterling is also a cousin of mine as well. But also just the message that this event has sent in the city of Baton Rouge is very disturbing. I mean, if you look at other states, other places, these police officers have been charged, whether they have been convicted of their crime, and they have really drugged their feet on this situation right now, and it's putting the family in more strain. A lot of family members are still grieving because there's no closure right now, and it's time that we as a people make a stand and take a stand and try to get some reform going on in the city of Baton Rouge. We try to get some understanding, coming together, and let the people know we will not tolerate this. This was a heinous crime. It was an actual murder. And these officers need to be punished for their crimes instead of all the excuses and the dialogue that has been taking place, because there's no action, only dialogue. And we're tired of it. We're ready for this to be a closure, move on with our lives. So I ask that everybody, pray and hold strong as we get through this moment, as we get through this trying time. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. On this day, National Human Rights Day, please join us. On this day of National Human Rights Day, we want to recognize the loss of those around the country and the world, and specifically those in our community, our black and brown communities here in the States. One Alton Sterling, his life was lost and taken here. We want to make sure that we recognize the sacrifice he made and get some positive changes and seek justice for him and his family. And I'm happy to be here with the Sterling family to advocate for justice and some new positive changes in these fabulous affairs in the name of Alton Sterling.
Edmund Jordan here, I'm attorney for Sandra Sterling. Look, on this day, certainly we have an important election that's going on. And elections are more about the future than they are about the past. But we certainly should not forget what is going on here at Baton Rouge. We certainly can't forget it, and we won't forget it. Going forward, me along with my colleagues in the legislation are looking to bring forward criminal justice reform, and we think that's going to be very important, very crucial. And so it's an important step for us, and we just want to say that on this day, we have not forgotten. So,
my name is Leslie X. Horn, registered member of the Nation of Islam. On this day, we're here on Human Rights Day to make you understand one thing. We want justice. The Department of Justice will not give it to us. We've known this for years. So the Department of Justice can't be reformed with rules and regulations that they make up. They must be eradicated. We need to get rid of the Department of Justice and bring about true justice for our people. We are talking about this new election that's going on. Elections haven't changed anything for our community. The only thing this election that we have this new so-called president-elect in is going to help our people understand is that now God has done this in order for you to know that you have to come together as a people and stop hurting one another and unite. This will force us to unite, or we will continue to die in the streets like we are. So our people in our community, you better understand one thing, that God does not sleep. He's doing things for us to bring us to an understanding that we need to unify. We need to do for ourselves and stop begging others to do for us what we can do for ourselves. All of us have the same abilities. None of us are less than anyone else. So as far as the Department of Justice, all these officers you're letting off with the cruel murders of our people, what are you trying to force us to do? We're not gonna stand here and fight your armies and your police personnel with all the weaponry they have. We will lose, we'll be fooled. But what are you trying to force us to do? Department of Justice, politicians that want our vote, you slime down here when it's time for an election, but you don't come around and stand with us during the time of our need. We need someone who's gonna stand up for our community, not for our vote. So people in our community, hear me good. We need to come together, stop fighting one another.
That's right.
Because brother is your other self. The root word of brother is other. So your brother is your other self. Your brother starts in your community and your home. Thank you for listening. That's my time.
So today Pastor Greer, Southern Christian Leadership Conference, Freedom First International, Chicago. Today we are standing on sacred ground. We are standing on this ground because the blood of someone who we loved is crying out for justice. Someone in this community who was murdered, who was assassinated. We have to be very clear. We will not send anything else but a clear, resounding message that we want justice for who?
Alton Sterling.
We want justice for who?
Alton Sterling.
We want justice for who?
Alton Sterling.
Our cries have gone unheard in many cases around America. Tamir Rice, which I represent the Rice family. Mike Brown. The list goes on and on. We have got to stop America. We have got to stop government. We have got to stop governor. We have got to stop and say that we are tired of the blood that's spilling over in the streets. We're tired of seeing our children gunned down like loose dogs, wild animals for trapping. We're tired of the arrangement that we are seeing that our community does not have justice. I'm going to tell you one thing. If our community does not find justice, I can guarantee you we will find justice.
That's right.
We will find justice.
Go ahead.
Today is World Human Rights Day, as commemorated by the United Nations. The United Nations is in support of the community for justice for Alton Sterling. The United Nations is in support of the family for justice for Alton Sterling. The United Nations, Freedom First International, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and the movement on the ground says that nothing else will suffice except justice for Alton Sterling. We want to send a clear message to Washington, D.C.
That's right.
The governor of this state.
Yes, sir.
Anyone in the federal government who is saying that this young man who lost his life, whose life was taken, he didn't deserve to die. He didn't deserve to lose his life on this ground that we stand on. So, Brother Alton, we will promise you, as the days continue on, that we won't stop till every last breath of fight, every last piece of energy is gone from our bodies, that we will continue to fight for you. So we're going to send a message here today, and I want everyone to say 3 times, Alton, we love you and we stand for justice. On 1, on 2, on 3.
Alton, we love you and we stand for justice. Alton, we love you and we stand for justice. Alton, we love you and we stand for justice.
Here, yes.
I am Alton Sterling. I am speaking for Alton Sterling. I stand before you today. I am Alton Sterling, thanking you for all your support and acts of kindness toward my family. I'm speaking for all of my new friends that have been murdered and now share a heavenly cloud with me. Such names as Manuel Logan Jr., Kendra James, Sean Bell, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Blando Castro, who all died like me. I'm Alton Sterling, who all died like me because of a gun and a badge, but yet our accusers remain free. You see, we have left our children and our family and our loved ones behind, while our accusers remain at home with theirs. Oh, and the Justice Department wants to investigate our deaths as civil rights violation when they know this is not civil or right. Murder, yes, in the first degree.
That's right.
I asked the question, what did I do? You heard me cry for my life in that video. I'm Alton Sterling, the one they are hiding, also has me asking, what did I do? What did I do? Man, wait! What did I do? I'm Alton Sterling. I don't understand. What did I do? This was not about race. This was not about color. This was not about religion. This was about me. I'm Alton Sterling. Alton Sterling.
We're Alton Sterling.
Asked. This was about an unarmed black man with no gun in his hand, just trying to make a way with my CDs, man. I'm Alton Sterling. God knows the truth. And he has his eyes on evildoers. I have found my God, holy book, in the holy book, 2 Chronicles 2:14. If I, my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will heal the land. I ask you to continue to fight for justice and pray so another family won't have to suffer like mine is. I'm Alton Sterling. You must continue to pray that our accusers will be brought to justice for their evil acts. To my black community, please put those guns down and stop the killing. God is watching.
That's right.
Well, I spent enough time here. I'm Alton Sterling. I gotta get back to my cloud with my mansion that God has built for me. I am Alton Sterling.
So we're going to take questions, Q&A, any questions. And then there are also members of the community who are standing here and supporting, and they have things that they want to say as well. So questions? Any questions? So we're going to, if there are no questions, then what we're going to do is we're going to do a prayer first.
I'm on my live, bro. How important do you think it is right now with everything that's going on for us to try to change the laws that's already in place?
You know, I think it's very important, and you, for one, you already know how important it is because you've been on the ground assisting us. I think that the most important thing is that a lot of the efforts are community-led. You know, us as elected officials, sometimes we think we have to take all of the credit, but I think that we should take the marching orders from you guys on the ground because you've been working in the community. When young men see you, they respect you, and other community members, we all recognize that we're in this together, so it's important. You know, folks think that elections don't have consequences, but, you know, we have one candidate who has already said that he is fully supportive of the current police union. He will allow the police union to continue to wreak havoc around in our community, and we can't have that. So importance, you know, elections, while they don't solve every issue, they are important. So community members that are out there, remember that we're all in
doing this together. And if we want to prevent this from happening in our community together, we're going to have to enact change, starting from the ground with community leaders like Silky and other people.
Thank you, Ted. And of course, you know, we're out here on Ground Zero where Alton Sterling was actually murdered, and a very touching and emotional rally has taken place, and we're making sure that we get the word out that we still want justice for Alton Sterling. Hello to all my people out there. I see you all. Hey, Brooke Harris, how are you? And of course, you know, man, hey, I'm Silky Slim reporting live from the streets because that's where it goes down there. And at the end of the day, no justice, no goddamn peace. You better believe that. We up and at it, and of course, you know, we have not forgotten Alton Sterling. He is still in our hearts, and we're still on the ground fighting for him. And like I told him at the press conference, damn it, if we got to die on the ground like him, so be it. We're ready to die. I'm Silky Slim. I'll see you soon.